The Lakers can win the NBA championship. Now, hold on. Before you dismiss this take, before you call me an idiot, hear me out. I just might change your mind. Throughout the entire offseason, I've watched and listened to everyone right off the Lakers, from ex-players to analysts to content creators, YouTubers, TikTokers, even my own grandmother. But the disrespect needs to stop. A couple of bad seasons and now everyone thinks you're a joke. Has everyone forgotten the current defending NBA champs, the Golden State Warriors? What did they look like for the past 2 years? If they can do it, why can't the Lakers? First off, everything starts and ends with LeBron James and Anthony Davis. I'm actually going to rephrase that. Everything starts and ends with Anthony Davis and LeBron James. I'm putting Anthony Davis first because it's his turn. It's his time. The idea was always for LeBron to hand the keys over to Anthony Davis. And at age 38 in year 20, I don't care if he's the GOAT. You cannot expect that guy to shoulder the burden. AD, you're in your prime. You're the guy. And I don't expect anything less than an MVP, Defensive Player of the Year caliber season. Now, you don't got to win it. You don't got to win both. But at least be in the conversation. Is that too much to ask? That being said, everything's out the window if those two aren't healthy. The health of AD and LeBron is the most pivotal piece to the Lakers' success. Those two alone should get you a top 5 seed in the Western Conference. Unless I'm missing something, is there a better duo in the NBA than Anthony Davis and LeBron James? This year, I'm expecting to see similar numbers to what they put up in their first season together. 25 and 10 from LeBron, 26-9, 2 blocks from Anthony Davis, and a first-team All-NBA nod, a first-team All-Defensive Selection nod for Anthony Davis. I need AD to give me what Giannis gives me. Sounds crazy, right? But just 2 seasons ago, people were saying that Anthony Davis was better than Giannis Antetokounmpo. So why can't AD get back to that level where he reopens those conversations? I'm not worried about LeBron. He's going to do what he's going to do. But Anthony Davis needs to be a top 5 player if the Lakers are going to win the championship this season. The second most important thing is what they do with Russell Westbrook. I'm Team Brody. I want the Lakers to figure out how they can successfully use Russ. I want Russ to have a huge role and contribute to the Lakers. I would love to see Russ win a championship with the Lakers and prove all the naysayers wrong and that you can win a championship with him. But unfortunately, I just can't see it. Maybe he comes off the bench and plays a 6-man role where he can do his thing with the second unit and benefit by playing against other second units. I'm just not sure if he's willing to take on that role. And even if he was, I'm not even sure if that would work. The Lakers have been linked to 2 teams in a Westbrook trade, the Jazz and the Pacers. The Pacers deal trumps the Jazz deal by far, especially with Bogdanovich gone to Detroit now. In the Pacers deal, you get shooting in Buddy Hield, a 39% career 3-point shooter. Buddy finished second in 3-pointers made last season. He was only second to Steph. And we all know Steph is in a class of his own. So if you don't even count Steph, it's really like Buddy led the league in threes made last year. That's something the Lakers could definitely use. Then, the second part of the trade, which is even way better than the first part, the Lakers would get Miles Turner. Miles Turner is one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. 2 seasons ago, he led the league in block shots, averaging 3.4 blocks per game. And he also would have led the league in blocks last year if he played enough games to be eligible for the blocks title. On top of that, he's a career 35% 3-point shooter. Now, that's not amazing. That's league average. But that's a weapon when your center can shoot 35% from 3. Look how dominant Cleveland's Twin Towers, Jared Allen and Evan Mobley, were last season. The big man has made a comeback in the NBA. Just imagine a front court of Anthony Davis and Miles Turner. Whew! 2 bigs who can protect the paint and then stretch the floor on the other side of the court. Whew! It's going to be hard to score against the Lakers if those 2 are protecting the paint. I know Pelinka doesn't want to give up those 2 first-round picks, but get it done, brother. You have a window and it's right now. While I think this trade is perfect for the Lakers, I still think they're another move away from being a championship team. Now let's get into that. The third and final key for the Lakers will be the success of the others. How much depth does this Lakers team really have? I love the Pat Bev move. He's exactly what the Lakers need. He's going to be a dog. He's going to bring that energy, especially on the defensive end of the court. He's going to challenge the whole team to bring it defensively, especially LeBron and AD. I don't think he's going to be afraid to call them out at times, and I think that's exactly what they need. We all know what Pat Bev brings defensively, but he's also a career 38% 3-point shooter. He brings 2 of the biggest skill sets that the Lakers need, defense, and shooting. And I think he's going to be the biggest role player for the Lakers this season. The Lakers have a lot of depth at the point guard position, which leads me to believe that they plan on moving Russell Westbrook. Playing behind Beverly, the Lakers have Dennis Schroeder and Kendrick Nunn. Besides Heat fans, I don't think a lot of people really know how good Kendrick Nunn is. Nunn was a starting point guard for the Miami Heat team that made it to the NBA Finals. He finished second in Rookie of the Year to Ja Morant, and in his last full healthy season, he shot 38% from three. Kendrick Nunn averages a career 15 points per game, and if he's healthy, I think he can be a valuable asset for the Lakers. On the wing, I love the signing of Juan Toscano Anderson. Very similar to Pat Bev. He brings that energy, tenacity. He's going to give you hustle on the defensive end. He brings size on the wings. The question for him is going to be whether he can consistently contribute on the offensive end. He's going to have to be able to knock down three-pointers if he wants to stay on the court. I think Austin Reeves can be a big key for the Lakers this season. If he can expand and grow from how well he played in his rookie season, to continue to be energetic on the defensive end, to continue to take those challenges defensively, and to knock down shots at a higher clip. I think the perception of Reeves is that he's a great three-point shooter, but he only shot 32% in his rookie season last year. Fair enough, because he's a rookie. But going forward this season, if he can bring that up to a league average of 35, 36%, I think that's going to be very valuable for the Lakers. I think the Lakers made some solid moves in the offseason, getting guys for the low like Lonnie Walker and Troy Brown Jr. But all these wing players that I've mentioned, I don't think the Lakers can truly rely on all these guys to produce consistently every night, which is why I think they need to bring in another guy who they know is going to bring it every night. And that's the last piece that I think the Lakers are missing. A 3-and-D glue guy who will just put all of this together. Somebody like a Dorian Finney-Smith or a Mikal Bridges. Unfortunately for the Lakers, obviously these guys aren't available, but somebody who can bring what those guys bring for you. Reportedly, Jay Crowder's on the trade block. I don't know if the Suns would trade Jay Crowder to the Lakers, but that type of person would be huge for them. Maybe if they can get a Cam Reddish before the trade deadline, some long wing defender who's going to stretch the floor and be able to guard other teams' best players, because LeBron at age 38, year 20, is not going to be able to do that. If the Lakers are able to get a 3-and-D guy on top of doing the Pacers trade to bring in Miles Turner and Buddy Hield, I think that would be the perfect recipe for the Lakers to break the deadlock with the Celtics and win their 17th NBA championship.